Hello there. One of my favourite riffs is Vertigo by U2 from their album How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb in 2004, I think it was, that album. And in my opinion, one of their best. It's a classic rock and roll song, and when you hear, U2, when you hear the band talk about it, they say that it's one of those riffs that sounds like it was always there. It's like a timeless rock and roll riff that's existed for as long as anyone's known it. It just took someone to discover it, which is a pretty cool concept when you think about it. So the key of Vertigo is we're in E, but we're going to do a very rock and roll thing, which is where you essentially you flatten the seventh note of the scale. So instead of a D sharp, we're going to play a D natural. And then the song sort of, it modulates between having a G sharp and a G natural. So very rock and roll to, flatten the third, flatten the seventh, and you get where we're going. So the riff, I'll play it in a couple of different ways, and depends who you watch play it, how you should play it. So the bass line, first of all, is a good place to start. Starts right here, so on the A string, and you'll notice that he goes down the octave, then up the octave for the second half of the phrase, like so. So you can see it goes lower, higher, gives it a bit of variety, which is cool. And then you hear the Edge do his thing. And you can play the riff with a normal, power chord, which is a major chord or minor chord without the third, right? So an E power chord or an E5, which would sound a little bit like this. Which is cool. But I've often seen Edge play it where he adds the third in on top, but sort of takes out the fifth, which is interesting. So it'll sound like this. It's a cool riff when you look at it like that, and you've got to remember that U2, there's not much melodic instrument going on, there's a lot of space to fill. So harmonically, steering away from chords that are just roots and fifths and adding in that colour of having the thirds on top is a really important detail. So I hope that is helpful. If you love this song as much as I do, it's a go-to riff that you sort of add to your repertoire, and it's a very good thing to have it there. I love this riff. Hope you enjoy it. If there's any other riffs you'd like me to dissect or sort of decipher for you, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully I will hear from you soon and we can do this all over again with a different song. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.